Mandy and I are doing lawn mowing. We got a lot of up there done. Might have some clips of that from the other camera. And around out front was yesterday. There's the duckies. There's that lawnmower that we're using and that lawnmower. So yesterday's was asking what lawnmowers we're using. So make sure you pay attention to that. Subscribe so you can see which lawnmowers we keep using, because we use different ones all the time. As you see, there was 5 of them there, and we got 2 more up in the garage up on the hill. So subscribe, like, share, comment, all the things helps us make more content. And we're gonna do more of a land transformation down here. We're gonna clean up all of that down there. So, and then another video will be cleaning up that natural spring that goes down to the pond down there. So we'll be cleaning that line up there. But keep tuned, guys. Here we go. I'm gonna get some of this done. Look at that. There she goes again. What is going on? She's racing up and down the road. This lady is. She just did that. Raced up to here. Hit the brakes. Skidded to a stop. Her trunk was open. Closed it. Then went up. Went back down. After a truck sped through. And then now came racing back up. That is wild. Welcome, everybody. I might have some clips from the other camera. But we mowed. There's only one strip left here. Right here. For mowing left. We mowed all of this. I did a line from there all the way down in front of those, because those are tiger lilies, down to here, back to there, did down to the pond and everything. And I want to mow all of this where I did this line down there up along the rock wall all the way there. I want to mow that whole section, but Mandy's gonna mow the rest of this. I might have a bunch of videos from the other camera. She mowed up here. We both mowed a lot of this all the way up, all of over here, all the way up there, all the way up to the garage. Did around the house. We just got along the roadway there and right there. So we only got a little bit left to go. The other camera, both of the batteries aren't working still, so I'm doing this. Okay. Okay. That's new. She came up and she stopped there, skidding to a stop with the trunk open. There's my beautiful wife, Mandy. Thank you. She skidded to the stop right there with her trunk open.
Yeah, I remember.
She closed it. She went that way. A white truck sped down through, a work truck, and then she sped back down through, and then she just sped right back up through.
Is she okay?
Again, like she was all mad or something. She was speeding through like she was mad or whatever. But I have no idea. I know she's been a little off since her husband passed, but still, she kind of strange how that all worked.
I don't know, but Daryl's the one that goes over and helps her out.
Yeah. I don't know either. I just know that was kind of strange. That she came up through with her trunk open and then stopped, like she just noticed that it was open type of thing. Nah, ain't gonna work.
Right in my eyeball.
Yeah, I've had a lot of those. So.
Like I couldn't open my eyeball at one.
Well, if you want to do that last stretch, I'll do this. I ended the live so I could video with this. I'll video with this, and then you can do that. And then what I'll do is, if you want to hold this while I do some of that area.
Okay, so what do you want me to do with this?
It's up in the shade, I guess, or I'll hold it. The other one's already open up there. I don't want to open another one when I got one open. But if you want to finish that.
Well, I'll just grab you and grab me another one.
Thank you. See, everybody, I got this camera and full HD. Yeah, I got battery there, but both batteries are drained, so there's Mandy. Well, the gas is getting in the sun some. There's the gas out of the sun. There's a big maple tree. There we go. Alright.
Okay.
There you go. Mandy's gonna let you guys watch me while I'm doing a bunch of down here.
That one or that one?
I'm gonna do a bunch of down here. I'll just use this one. It's what I've been using, so.
Okay. Again? No, it's
No.
someone else flying out the road.
For 25, it's definitely not 25. But Mandy's gonna, yeah, so you guys can watch this transformation of lawn.
Oh, sorry. Oh. Hopefully I didn't take a picture. Love how people fly up and down our road. It's ridiculous. Oh, sorry. Look at that good looking man I have right there. Oh, he's gonna use the other one. See, this is what he means. You never know which one we're gonna use. Okay. He's gonna break it. That wind feels really good though. Tomorrow's gonna rain. It's gonna be 73 in between. It don't make sense.
Alright, that's it for me for today.
Look at that good looking man right there. I get to have.
Alright, everybody. There's the after. That's up there. There's a tree right there. That's what got me really good on my arm and my back and stuff. We gotta do more over there and out front there some more, but this has always been right here. As you can see, there's a lot of old tall stuff there. That's where it always normally is. Pushing it back down there. Those are all flowers there. So pushing it all back to there. Pushing it back to there as far as possible. And then went down to the pond to clean that up for the first time this year. As much as I could. I gotta go over those with the handheld chainsaw from TikTok to clean those up. But next step is finishing the mowing, and then we gotta do some gardening later. And I want to clean this out because this was not that shallow when we first got here 7 years ago. That's a natural spring right there that comes out, and then you can see there's another vein of it right here. And then just come to find out by the looks, there's probably another little vein right down there, because that's a good mud spot right down there that I just went through. But we're gonna try and keep this mowed down as much as we can. We want that tree to grow because we want some shade. We want it to be, well, my thought is to have it like up there, like privacy, road to the rock wall there, all the way down. And our property lines down there is a telephone pole. Actually right there is the telephone pole, and there's an apple tree on each side, and that's our property line. So right at the back of the pond right there. And it'd be nice to have it cleaned up all the way back there and have all of this open as well. Maybe be able to build up the back side of the pond some and have it so it gets deeper and dig it out some, stuff like that. But we'll get there. And there's Mandy and the chickens up there loving the fresh cut lawn, the ducks and the guinea. We do gotta get a spot right here and right there. We gotta get a weed eater. So anybody wants to get a hold of me or Mandy can throw in the comments. We need a weed eater big time. And I'm gonna be making a Amazon wish list for a weed eater, and we would like to get a weed eater that is able to have all of the attachments. So the power broom, the edger, the weed eater, all of it in one, and the saw, pole saw. But check this out, everybody. That tree is a crabapple tree, full bloom. Isn't that awesome? Already this year. And there's another apple tree right up there. There's two down there. And this is a maple, which is starting. The guinea loves, Tweedledee the guinea there, loves the maple. Likes to hide in it at night. But I know we gotta fill that one up before we use it again. That one probably needs to be filled up before we use it again. And take a guess, what number are these from the last video? For the thumbnail of the last video of which ones we use. I'll show you real close. What number is that one? And what number is that one? So we'll see you all next time. Peace.